I'm Keetin, and you're watching Keetin on YouTube channel. And I'm deeply mad, yet just broken. I feel broken by this movie, which I finished watching 10 minutes ago. I watched Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters, so let's get into this cobbled mess of a film. So, you have your characters with Logan Lerman, Brandon T. Jackson, and Alexandra Daddario back in their roles from the first one of Percy Jackson, Grover Underwood, and Annabeth Chase. And then they finally added some other characters that should have been in the first one, but weren't there. Like Clarice, who is pretty funny in this movie. And the scenes with her are really good and funny. I enjoyed it. But the problem this movie has is that it just can't stick to the one book that's based off of. Like the Lightning Thief, it is stuck to that book. It was stuck to that book. It didn't really stray off from it. It did a few things different, which I didn't really like, but I am fine with them because this one, it is just all over the place. This one, they're like they're just trying to do Sea of Monsters and the Titan's Curse in one movie. And this movie is an hour and 46 minutes long. And I don't know what they were thinking in the meeting for this. As I sit there and watch the movie, I'm like, this is not good. This is not good. I don't know why this happened. Because like, if I was a writer in Hollywood and I was hired to write a script for a Percy Jackson movie based off of one of the books, this is what my script would be. Here's the book. That's the script. That is what we have to do. That is all it takes. And they just can't get that right. Like, I just don't know how exactly to feel or process this. It just doesn't. I'm like, why did I watch this? I mean, the only reason I watched it was because I wanted to see how badly they screwed this up. I'm like, because I had heard that Sea of Monsters was so bad, such a bad adaptation. And I'm like, and as I was reading through the Percy Jacksons, which I finished reading the fifth one just yesterday, so I'm all caught up in everything. And I'm like, I just hear how bad Sea of Monsters movie is, and I'm like, how badly did they screw this up for there to only be 2 movies? Sorry, my dog wants out real quick. Let her out. Like, and there are good parts in this film that are actually enjoyable and everything, but it just gets so bogged down with everything that it gets wrong. It gets so much wrong that it's just so bogged down and hit hard by the things that are wrong. Because look, at the beginning of the book, Grover hasn't been seen for a while at all. And yet, the movie has him there throughout the entire thing, basically. And all. And I'm just like, these things aren't in the book. And I'm just so, like, I just keep repeating myself at this point. I'll end it here with its ending. Give me a second to shut the door. With the ending with Thalia, when they get the fleece, which I never really mentioned the plot here at all during this movie, so it's during this review, so it's kind of like spoiler-ish, kind of. I'm not sure. But they finally get the fleece, and even before that, they get the fleece from the Cyclops, which I don't remember his name. Sorry, Percy Jackson fans out there who are diehard. I don't remember his name. But they get the fleece, they trap the Cyclops, which in the book they kill it, but they didn't do that. And then Luke shows up out of nowhere with the stinking golden coffin that Kronos is in and all this stuff. And they revive Kronos. I'm like, we're only on movie 2/book 2. But we're jumping all the ways to book 4. It is just so bad. I couldn't handle it. And then in the end, it has the whole thing with Thalia coming back to life because the tree that has the barrier thing around Camp Half-Blood was poisoned by Luke, and then they put the fleece on, and then Thalia, it had so much power that it brought Thalia back to life, who was a daughter of Zeus and everything, and I can't handle this movie. It is just too much. I give it a 1 out of 5 stars. Don't watch this movie like I did. Like, seriously, don't watch this movie. There are a few good parts, and there's just too much things that aren't good that bog it down. And if you enjoyed this video of me kind of being depressed, it seems, for some reason, if you enjoyed it, give it a like, maybe comment, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel, maybe. Do whatever you feel you want to do about this. But yeah, that's kind of all for now. I will come back and review Lightning Thief, which the review will be next week. Tomorrow, stream, talking about Superman 3. Goodbye. I enjoyed watching movies and talking to you guys about it, but a movie like this should not have been made. Goodbye. May the force be with you.